guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Little Marty here. Thanks for joining me. Hope everybody's keeping well. So it's Saturday again, so this is this is going to be a day of a few videos, a few to catch up on. There's a few subs competitions and a few trades going around as well, so I need to get a few videos done. So for that, and then I'll also have a vinyl update to do. I want to get that done before the new Overkill box sets arrives this week. So so without further ado, first up video today is this is a 100 subs giveaway competition. This is for John over at Rock and Metal Plus. Great guy, John. Love his channel. John's into a lot of music. He's also into a lot of other stuff like media. What would you call it? Like movies and books, TV, sort of stuff. I do talk to John a bit on Instagram about movies. Recently, we've been chatting about movies and TV shows and that. And he's a really cool guy. Knows his stuff. Obviously, this is about the music. He knows his music well. He's into a lot of extreme metal, but he also listens to a lot of stuff. So yeah, so John recently just hit the 100 subs, but he's well over it now, I believe. I think he's well up in 115, 16 subs or something like that now. Totally well deserved. So John was setting up a little competition for reaching 100 subs. He wanted us to, well, there was a choice really. You could show your first album that you got ever, and also your last album that you got, and your favourite album. So this is the first, last and favourite competition, or else you could also do that with the gigs as well, with gigs, the first gigs and all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to stick with the vinyls this time. I did a gig one before, so it wouldn't have changed, so I don't want to bore you to death. So I'll just do the vinyl. So so first album, let's get into it straight away. So the first album I would have bought, this is as far as I remember because I'm getting old now, so this was like 30 odd years ago, nearly 40 years ago. So anyway, I did mention this previously in my top 25 albums of my collection, but the first album I remember buying, I was about 10 years old, I remember buying it in summer holidays on cassette. So the first album I bought obviously was this one here, and this is Deep Purple in Rock. So this is classic Deep Purple lineup, 1970. I believe this is the fourth album. This is obviously a reissue, gatefold. I don't know who released this. Doesn't matter. Awesome album. As I said, full of classics. Really love this album. Like 40 years later, this is in my top 40 albums still. So this is obviously a classic. So you got Speed King, Bloodsucker, which totally blew me away when I heard it. It was crazy to hear it at that age. Flight of the Rat, unbelievable. Into the Fire, sweet song. Living Wreck, Hard Loving Man, and of course Child in Time. I probably said that already, but there you go. So yeah, so I recently picked up a cassette of Deep Purple in Rock as well from a mate who works on the radio station with me, Jet. Hello, Jet. So this is actually pretty dusty. There's a stamp on this. This came from a library, so I think it's overdue, Jet. You need to bring it back. But yeah, so just got the wee cassette of that, like, you know. But yeah, as I said, this is the first album I've ever bought. I remember buying with my own money. So that's the first one, John. That's my first album. Okay, the most recent album that I got through the door. I constantly have a flow of records coming in. There's a couple more coming this week, and as I said, the Overkill box set's coming this week, which is going to be fucking sweet. So the last album, literally the last album that came through my door, which was I think yesterday, is another addition to my Riot collection. So this is obviously the newer Riot. This is Riot 5. This, I believe, is their 15th album. And this is Unleash the Fire. Absolutely fantastic. If anybody has seen my videos or my earlier videos that I've done on YouTube, they will know that I am seriously into Riot. This last while since I started doing videos on YouTube, I really have gotten into Riot. They're one of my favourite heavy metal bands at the moment. Right from the very beginning, from the late 70s stuff right up to modern day stuff with Todd Michael Hall. This actually is Todd Michael Hall's first album with Riot, first album to feature with Riot. Where is he? Big fucker, there he is there. And this is the first album that Riot released without Mark Real, R.I.P. Mark, on guitar. So yeah, so this came on a nice shiny blue with a bit of a black swirl going through it, a black marble effect going through it as well. So yeah, this is a fantastic album. Really loved. I had heard it a few times before I bought it. It was quite expensive to buy, so it took me a while to get it. But yeah, as I say, this is a great album. I'd even put it ahead of Armor of Light, which is their last album, 2017. This was 2014. I probably have said, but wow, talking about fantastic, catchy, heavy metal. Check out the videos if you haven't seen them from Metal Warrior. Blah blah blah. What else did they do? Take Me Back. What else did they release? Bring the Hammer Down. Super traditional sounding heavy metal band. Everybody knows Thunder Steel from years ago. Thunder Steel, there's a live version on this as well. Mike Flint's awesome guitar player. Todd Michael Hall. Don Van Stavern, he's with the band a long time too. But great heavy metal band. Riot 5, sorry, I'll get that right. Unleash the Fire. Awesome stuff. Okay, now John, favourite album of all time. Well, I did mention this in the top 25 albums. Always going to be my favourite album, I believe. I mean, it's very hard to top this album. So from 1988, and yeah, this is the third album by Queensryche. So this is Operation Mindcrime. Classic album from 1988. I'm sure everybody on the metal community, rock community, metal planet, just in the card there, knows this album. So that's the CD version. I do have a OG pressing of the LP as well. Gonna buy the remastered or reissued, not remastered, reissued version of it as well, the 2-disc one, just for something to spin, so I can ease the pressure of the original one. So amazing album. Be surprised if anybody hasn't heard Operation Mindcrime. It's an album for me you can put on and just listen to the whole way through, all the time. Give this a spin every month or two, definitely complete spin of it, because it's just fantastic. Definitely my favourite album. It's an awesome album. So that's it, guys. So as I say, yeah, this is for John for his 100 subs giveaway, Rock and Metal Plus super channel. I'm going to leave the link for John's channel down below. If you haven't already subscribed to him, get onto him and check his videos out. You'll really enjoy him. He's good fun, and he's a character. So yeah, get onto his channel and subscribe to him, and make a video for the competition. Show a bit of support for John. So that's it, guys. I'll be back later on to do a thread for what's his name, Jamie, Metal Connection. He's doing a thread at the moment for VCLT thread, so I'm going to get back onto that now shortly, and that'll be going up soon. So thanks for joining me, folks. Take care, and I'll also be back with a vinyl update either today or tomorrow as well. So busy, but yeah, thanks for joining me, folks, and I'll chat to you later on. Stay safe. Goodbye.